Hello, everyone, to another edition of Airy Sky Ritalee. This is the Chloe edition, part 3. This is Chloe Spice, aka Viola Spice 07. So I am making this video just to kind of do a short rant about some guy who commented on Ritalee's previous video that just came out, and he pretty much said that Rita was a man with fake boobs and broad shoulders. And said that, oh, since Rita has broad shoulders, spits, tobacco, and all that, that that Rita's a man. You know, here's the thing. For one, not all transgender women have fake boobs. Mine are real. Mine naturally grew. And I've actually lactated before in the past. And number two, about the broad shoulders, I've seen plenty of cisgender women. I've seen some just cisgender women, not common, but they're out there and they have broad shoulders. And some guys have, those some born male have small shoulders. I mean, I'm transgender, I'm male to female myself, and you can see that my shoulders are pretty small, are not, really broad. I mean, my shoulders are more, girly, and my body my body figure mostly developed all girly, despite the fact I was born male. So, I mean, we all, transgender or not, people, develop body figures, masculine, feminine. It depends on hormone imbalances. I mean, it's hormone imbalances more likely, and everything else. You know, and I've seen women do spit tobacco before many times, actually, because I grew up in a rural area, and I went to a rural school. This is before I transitioned. This is before I came out trans, and I was hanging out with this girl. She's really cool. We were good friends, and she actually she's she's a cis girl, born girl. So, and she she actually would put a can of Grizzly or Copenhagen in her gums, and she would spit it out. I mean, yeah, I remember that because I remember, we would hang out and we did that. And so, I mean, I've known plenty of girls, like, especially a lot of country girls, dip. So, if you're saying women don't dip and you're from a rural area, look around you because your wife might be doing it and not telling you about it. Other girls in a rural area probably dip as well. I mean, you can't just judge people for what they do. And there's some guys who do girly things, some cis guys that do girly things. I mean, are they women? I mean, if you see a guy shopping for clothes, caring about his looks and fashion, does that make him a girl? Is he automatically genetically a girl? I mean, no. Is a girl automatically genetically a guy if she spits tobacco, works on cars? I mean, I actually dated a girl who worked on cars. I mean, cars were her life, and
I knew someone too in Cleveland, and her name was Rabbit, and she loved working on her car, and her van was called the Dirge.
the one I knew, her name was Rose, and I'm not slandering when I say her name because actually I'm saying what I said about her is actually true. She worked on cars with her dad in a car shop, and I'm not saying anything bad about her. Even though we did have a lot of falling outs and all that, and I regret it was a lot of it was my doing, and I kind of chased her away in a sense, and I still today feel kind of bad for what I put Rose through. I mean, if I mean, if there's any way I can make it up to her like today, and I had a chance to do it, I probably would. I probably would do it. I'd actually, I don't know, because I kind of feel bad.
So,
But I was also was going to bring up something else about the transgender being a disease. It's not a disease. Um, Transgenderism is not a disease. It is a form of gender identity. I mean, yeah, you're male, you identify as male because you're a cis guy. I mean, yes, your mind and your body match. How about those whose mind and body doesn't match? Their mind may be female, even though their body's female. Even though their body's male, their mind's female, or vice versa.
well, what about
It's a genetic error, is what I'm trying to say. It's a genetic error.
what about you've already addressed the shoulders and the disease thing, but what about the transgendered people that had the work done, like myself, and yet I'm not trying? I mean, hubby said this is why,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know.
Okay. So,
I mean, I'm just saying
so
in general.
to let you, those of you who don't think Ritalie's trying, she went through a lot to get facial work done, implants and name change, gender marker change. I mean, it's a lot of work, and I know this because you know, I'm actually having to line things up to get my face done. Even though I passed really well, I can still use a little touches on my face. I too am also working for lower surgery. I have. Oh yeah, I need to get my name changed too. But I did actually got my gender marker changed about 3 years ago,
I got mine done about
and
6 months ago.
I've
So,
also been through a lot myself.
uh,
I
I,
mean,
yeah, you and I both have gone through.
I
I was
know
just,
we have, and being trans isn't an easy thing. It isn't, isn't it's not an easy life, and sometimes it's not even fun.
I was just going to say the same jackass probably thinks Moppy ain't a service dog and highly trained
He
either.
is a highly trained service dog, actually, and if Rita Lee has a heart attack, he knows what to do. Don't you, Moppy?
The thing is people out there say, that transgender people have to put a lot of effort into it. 20 years, and what do I
Ah,
get?
because they're stereotyping the ones who actually put all this makeup like drag queens and everything.
Well, what about that one drag queen I showed you the other day that you basically almost threw up in the garbage can where they were talking about
Oh,
the two girls, and they're talking about their hoots and they have these double D's and they're like, "Hi everyone." Remember that? And you were like, "Barco?"
I'm starting to believe that or think that these transphobic men who's posting these comments and those uh those 50-year-old cross-dressing trannies think alike because they both think women should have big boobs, a bunch of makeup on, high heels, and should be into nothing but girl stuff. Well, guess what? For all of you inbred hillbillies out there and you 50-year-old plus trannies, that's not what real women are like. Real
Uh,
women are mostly down to earth.
I was gonna say to you, sweet cheek, since you and I always talk about doing things, are you looking forward to your lessons with me on fly fishing? Because they say women don't do this, but there's a lot
Oh,
of people that.
hells yeah.
So, I mean, and so forth. I mean, yes. Oh, I'm wearing a bra and I have fake titties. Well, that's some people's opinion, but
Yeah.
I mean, that person there is a real hill jack, but the problem is,
Yes.
my videos were made specifically to help people out, and Chloe knows when I basically call someone a jackboot or boot jack or a See, these look natural. These are natural. These are completely natural. These are natural looking, right? I didn't get them too big. They look nice, you said. But anyways, when I call someone a douchebag, Chloe knows I'm doing it out of respect. To the point of the question, like, Right, Chloe? Like, you know why I called someone a douchebag. I didn't understand the whole full question. And it was the same damn rhetoric question. I need to get FFS for someone.
Yeah.
Well, you know as well as I do it isn't easy. And then I get this one guy who's like, you're the disease. You're a man in a dress. Work on it. I've had the work done. I've had all this work done, sir. Look at my freaking face. Do I need to post a before and after photo? I've had all this work done, right, Chloe? Do I look female?
Yes, you
Is
do.
that guy just trying to be a pissant?
Yeah, he's a troll. That's what trolls do. Trolls. I guess probably some troll who probably doesn't care what trans people look like. He's probably just some fat, nerdy ass guy, mama's boy. He lives with his mom because he doesn't have a job. He probably stinks like hell, ugly as hell. Nobody wants him because he's an ugly ass loner. And so he sits on a computer, trolls people just so he can get a good laugh at them, and just sits there like, ha ha ha. He probably also is suffering a mild fibrosis too.
Well, the point I'm making is if I had all this work done, the doctors wouldn't have done the FFS unless they thought it was, they could get it through. So if you think it's a disease, well, fuck you, sir. Now, with the rest of you out there,
Right.
I am basically stating the facts that I've spoke the truth. Now, if you don't like my channel, as my husband would say, get the fuck off it because we have better things to do.
Yes, get the fuck off this channel if you're going to say anything bad. Otherwise, your comment will be deleted and you will be blocked. Thank you very much.
Exactly. The thing is Chloe is already known. I've had so much work done that the people call me Miss everywhere I go. I don't get sirred at all. Now, I bet you're one of these jackasses that's a fat fudge that wears a dress basically out in public because you're a cross-dresser and they call you sir.
Yeah, you're probably a cross-dresser who's probably pissed off because you don't pass like we do and you get called sir. See, I go out in public all the time. I get addressed as ma'am, miss, and together we get addressed as lady. So you are probably some cross-dresser who doesn't pass as well. You have that brick wall face and you get called sir all the time and you're so angry. You're so frustrated, wondering why. You have the body of a man, you're a man, and you will never, ever be pretty. You'll be some ugly-ass, creepy-ass, perverted pedophile man.
I do want to say that, I've had all the work done. It's miss, ma'am, everywhere I go.
And one more thing. He's not my president. Resist. Haha.
I wanted to say that, like Chloe says, if you think I don't pass, sir, why don't you look in the mirror because you probably don't pass as a man.
He's probably some lame ass Trump tard.
But no.
So hashtag not my president.
So, like I said, he probably is a pitiful excuse for a man. He's more likely a green guy with a club.
I think he needs his dick cut off. I think he needs his balls cut off and his prostate removed.
Yeah,
that'll actually will fix him up.
So, Chloe, just out of curiosity,
I think he's better off as a eunuch.
Do you think I pass very well? Do you think a lot of the people out there that are, say, pitiful excuses for men or older transgendered people are jealous of me? Is that what it is?
Yes.
What if it's a trans woman pretending to be a guy just to troll someone because he's a jackass or she's a jackass?
Yeah. You see,
maybe it's a jealousy issue.
I had a lot of old trans threatening to kill me because I passed. One guy threatened to cut my face off and put it on his face.
The same one that kept pestering me about FFS.
Yeah, he wanted to cut my face off. Like, well, you passed well enough and you're trolling me. I should go over there and cut your face off. Put it on mine, teach you a lesson.
Yeah, but it would mold up pretty quickly, and he'd go to jail for it.
It would.
He couldn't get into a Chloe suit. Junior, would you please get out of the shaved Shih Tzu suit, come out, everyone, and be sociable? Anyways, I got 6 months to go on my surgeries, and so far, everywhere, including the doctors, and everywhere I go, it's miss and ma'am. I take a train, it's ladies. Everywhere I go. So there's one hill jack and 1,000 that wants to insult us?
Like that Mexican guy? Oh.
Yeah, the one that had the knife and the gun.
He got arrested, though.
Well, what about that one guy who's talking to the garbage can, Eric?
He didn't misgender or said, oh, no. He's just a crazy guy. He was just a crazy guy yelling at them. I just didn't want him yelling at me, thinking I was Eric, or thinking you were, or thinking anyone else was Eric.
Well, anyways, like I said to all of you out there, we want to get some other stuff done tonight before we go to bed. I gotta get Chloe to a doctor's appointment in the morning, but Chloe thought she would interject her opinions on some hill jack, wanting to say I don't pass as a woman. Let me guess, the hill jack's gonna make a comment shortly. It's gonna be basically against both of us.
Yeah, and if you make those kind of comments, they will be deleted, removed, and you will be blocked. Yeah. Because no one insults Moppy's family members. Yeah. So only say positive things.
Oh,
and keep it good, keep it appropriate, and remember to, if you're a fan, please subscribe for more videos. Yeah.
I do want to say one more thing before I cut this video short, upload it real quick. Is Chloe, there is one thing that we didn't address.
What?
The Obamacare, aka the Affordable Care Act 1557, which states transgender-related health care is covered. This hill jack basically said he didn't want his taxpayers paying for it's like us.
Well, guess what? Obamacare's here to stay.
Lay of the land.
Yep, law of the land. Obamacare is the law of the land, and guess what, Hill Jack? Your so-called Trump care will never pass. So F you and F you for those who support Trump care.
And
because it will never pass, and guess what? I can guarantee by the end of the year, Trump will be impeached.
Here we go. Here's the deal that I'm going to say for the final part, besides the taxpayer part. You know what that is?
What?
I want to tell you all that if you are any transgendered male to females or female to males and you are haters towards us, well, all I can say it's a jealousy thing, because frankly, I have done everything I can to help, and I've said it many times. Advocate. That's the key, right, Chloe? Mm-hmm. You can't advocate because you're too disabled. I can advocate for you like hubby did. Therefore, in the end, it all works out. So if you don't like it, oh well. And for some of you out there that see this video, I'm going to ask one question. Do I pass? Chloe passes.
Yes, we both pass.
So there you have it.
Fact.
There you have it.
It's not just an opinion, it's a fact. We both pass, so ha.
Alright, well, please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestions. Subscribe if you wish. Keep the comments nice is all we ask. And enjoy.
Yeah, keep comments nice. Yeah.
Enjoy life, and may God bless you in everything you do.